True freedom in the digital age isn't found in the absence of technology, but in the presence of choice about how we engage with it. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about finding peace through mindful technology use. Enjoy. The gentle glow of your phone screen calls to you before your feet even touch the floor. The familiar ping of notifications creates a soundtrack that follows you from morning coffee to evening wind down. In a world where technology weaves itself into every moment of our day, finding peace isn't about rejecting the digital world. It's about learning to dance with it mindfully. By the end of this episode, you'll discover how to transform your relationship with technology from one of reactive overwhelm to intentional calm, creating space for the peace that already exists within you. Consider this morning moment. You wake up, and instead of immediately reaching for your phone, you pause, you breathe. You notice the quality of light filtering through your window, the sounds of the world awakening around you. This simple pause is where mindful technology use begins, not in the absence of devices, but in the presence of choice. Technology itself isn't the enemy of peace. It's a tool, much like fire, capable of warming your home or burning it down, depending on how you wield it. The difference lies not in the technology itself, but in your awareness of how you engage with it. When you scroll mindlessly through social media, your nervous system responds as if you're processing the emotions and experiences of hundreds of people simultaneously. Your mind, designed for the intimate scale of tribal life, becomes overwhelmed by this flood of information. But here's what changes everything. The moment you bring conscious intention to your digital interactions, technology transforms from a source of stress into a gateway for connection, learning, and even meditation. The key is creating what I call digital breathing room. Intentional pauses that allow you to choose your response rather than react automatically. Start with your morning routine. Instead of reaching for your phone the moment you wake up, give yourself the gift of 10 minutes in your own thoughts. Let your mind naturally surface what's important for the day ahead. This isn't about being anti-technology, it's about honoring the natural rhythm of your consciousness as it transitions from sleep to wakefulness. Throughout your day, practice the pause and breathe technique before engaging with any device. Before you pick up your phone, take one conscious breath and ask yourself, what am I hoping to find here? This simple question transforms mindless scrolling into mindful choosing. Sometimes you'll realize you're seeking connection, other times information, and occasionally you'll discover you're simply avoiding a feeling or task that needs your attention. Create sacred spaces in your day where technology takes a backseat to presence. This might be during meals, where you taste your food and engage with those around you. It could be during your commute, where you watch the world pass by instead of disappearing into a screen. These moments aren't about deprivation. They're about remembering the richness of unmediated experience. When you do engage with technology, do so with the same mindfulness you might bring to a conversation with a dear friend. Notice how different apps and platforms affect your energy. Some might leave you feeling inspired and connected, while others drain your peace and scatter your focus. This awareness allows you to curate your digital environment in service of your well-being. Remember that every notification is someone else's priority trying to become yours. You have the power to decide which voices deserve immediate access to your attention and which can wait for a time you consciously choose to engage. Turn off non-essential notifications and create specific times for checking messages and social media, rather than allowing them to interrupt your flow throughout the day. The goal isn't to achieve perfect digital minimalism or to reject the genuine benefits technology offers. It's to develop a relationship with technology that serves your peace rather than disrupts it. When you approach your devices with intention rather than compulsion, when you use technology as a tool for connection rather than escape, you discover that a calmer mind isn't found in the absence of technology. It's found in the presence of awareness. Your relationship with technology is ultimately a reflection of your relationship with yourself. When you honor your need for quiet, for reflection, for uninterrupted presence, you create space for the peace that technology can never provide but also need never take away. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.